What's up everyone? In this video today I'm going to be starting my new video series detailing my practice routine whenever I'm actually out at the club, showing you guys my practice and talking through it a little bit. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So of course I'm practicing at my home club, Pajaro Gun Club, and since we don't actually have a paid staff that stays out here and manages the club, the facility all the time, we have to set our own field up. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, so just a quick side note here, but on these voice boxes, if you unwind them exactly 12 times, it works perfect if you're only using one voice box from the 16-yard line. Okay, back to the video. Alright, so now we got the field all set up, the gun put together, all the equipment ready. We're ready to go ahead and get started shooting. Just a couple of side notes here before we get started though. As far as the conditions today, it's pretty nice. It's just a little bit cloudy. Pretty sunny though, the sun's bright, just a little bit of clouds kind of in the distance. And the wind is blowing probably gusting 10 to 15 miles an hour maximum, coming from the west and going to the east, so it's a little bit of a crosswind, which could be fun but not too bad I don't think. So let's go ahead and get right to the shooting. Alright, so I finished my singles and handicaps. I shot one box of each. I'm shooting a little bit of a smaller quantity of shells than a normal practice as I'm kind of early on in the switching from left-handed to right-handed. This is only like my 4th or 5th practice. And I mentioned in the intro or towards the beginning of this video that it was a little bit windy. It actually ended up being a little bit windier than I thought, because it's not so much that the wind is blowing that hard as much as it's changing directions. It's a crosswind 1 minute and then it comes into your face coming out of the north the next. So that makes it a little bit tricky. So I'm pretty happy with how the singles went. I broke 24 out of the 25, and then the handicaps I broke 23 out of the 25. Both the targets I kind of just made a few of the small mistakes, fundamental mistakes that we talk about a lot on the channel. I guess what I'm saying is I probably need to listen to my own advice a little bit better, because I made some of those mistakes. But it was overall a pretty good round. I'm pretty happy with it because it was my first time shooting in any wind whatsoever this year whenever I switched to right-handed. So it was a good day in the singles and caps. Now let's switch over to the doubles. Okay, so I'm down in the trap house now, getting ready to switch the machine over from singles and caps to a doubles target. I just wanted to take this opportunity to give a brief tip on how to set targets in the wind. It can be kind of tricky, but there is one constant that you can do to help yourself out, whether it be for a singles target, a handicap target, or a doubles target, and that is to set it towards the upper end of the speed and regulation. So, for example, on a doubles pair, the right hand target should be coming out of the trap house at 38 to 39 mile an hour. So I'm going to set it at 39 miles per hour on a windy day, and on a day where the wind is totally still, I'm going to set it at 38 because there's no need for the extra speed. Just a quick target setting tip there that actually has helped me out quite a bit over the years because it makes the target just a little bit more consistent. Alright, so that's it for the practice today. Pretty happy with it overall. Like I said earlier, I shot pretty good in singles and handicaps, especially considering it's my first time shooting in the wind with my right hand after switching from left-handed to right-handed. Doubles went well. I broke 47 out of the 50. Two of the targets I missed were actually two of the second targets on post 4 back-to-back. I recently did a video about hesitation. Yeah, I kind of did the mistake I talked about in that video, in that I hesitated whenever I went to the second target. I think I didn't have my eyes set well, and I also wasn't following through well, so I'll have to work on that in the future. But overall, it was pretty good, guys. Good practice today. 94 out of the 100 between the three disciplines that I shot, so I'll take that. You know, the key to coming out here and practicing and getting better every time you come out here is just consistency. You know, you want to be consistent in all three disciplines and consistently breaking high scores and just incrementally improving, because, you know, like last practice I came out here before this one, it was perfect conditions. It was early in the morning, bright and sunny, no wind at all, so I shot two targets better. I actually broke 96 out of the 100 in the same format that I shot today, meaning one singles, one handicap, and then two doubles. Overall, it was a really good practice though, and I think the consistency is getting better, and that's what I personally look for, is consistency in the fundamentals. I would like to see myself get a little bit better though whenever I'm on a timing aspect and making sure I'm getting a good look at the target whenever I'm going over to the second one in doubles. I think that's one area I can still improve quite a bit in. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I really enjoyed making this series. I think this is one of the funner series to actually make that I have done to this point. So thanks so much for watching. You can subscribe to my channel here. I'd appreciate it if you did that. You can also watch another video here. Go have a great rest of your day.